Okay, good morning once again. Actually, have been discussing Unit 3 concept, that is in Unit 3 multi-threading concept. There we completed creating multiple threads. So today we'll see about synchronization. Synchronization among the multiple threads. See that concept in Unit 3. In Unit 3 multi-threading synchronization concept. Okay. Is my screen is visible?
Sir,
Synchronization. Is it visible?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So actually, you know that so in Java multi-threading concept, in a single program, there would be more number of threads, and those threads would be executed parallel. So parallelly, they will perform the action. So, and the point is, we know that, and I already explained that. So those threads would provide the asynchronous way of environment. So why means because those threads has to thread concept. The objective of thread concept is that one of those must be performed parallel. Those must be performed parallelly, and those would give the multitasking. So by using the threads, so parallelly those has to parallel. That would be possible means if at all those threads are asynchronous. But for some applications or for some situations, whenever all the threads are going to share the common resource, or the output of one thread is required for some other thread. So like this, for these scenarios, for these cases, the environment must be synchronized. So the execution must be synchronized, then only it is possible. Now first see the first point here. So whenever the more number of, more number of threads are threads require the common resource, then that condition is known as race condition. Racing means we know. So racing, all the people running race means those people will run to win the race. Their aim is those has to reach the goal. So whoever will go first, those will win the race. In a similar manner, here all the threads will race for same resource because they want to utilize that resource. For example, in a program there are 5 threads, and those 5 threads want to execute the print statement. Printer is the resource. There is only one printer, and all the 5 threads want to execute that printer. They want to take a print. So now, all the 5 threads are racing for that print. That situation is known as race condition, because we know that multi-threading concept, threads would be executed parallel. So all threads would start at parallelly, and they want to use the printer. Then there is a problem because the JVM or the runtime system will face a problem to allocate that printer to respective thread. So to avoid that avoid that problem, that race condition, so we got the synchronization way of execution. So that can be done by using the concept semaphores. So monitorings, the monitoring system, what they does means it ensures only one thread must be entered into execution. So only one thread execution so that only one thread will use the resource until that time remaining threads will be in waiting state. So once that thread is completed and the resource that resource has been released, then next some other thread will enter into will utilize the resource. So this is the locking system. Only one. For example, consider that monitor system as a room with a lock. Only one thread will enter into room, and that will be locked, so that no other thread will get that resource. So that the concept is known as mutual exclusive. So that fifth point is just to see the fifth point. So mutual exclusive or mutex. So only one at a time. So like that, we can achieve the synchronization that mechanism. So any doubt on this concept till now in this slide? Any doubt? First, we should know what is the use of when we have to make that environment as synchronized. Synchronized. ఎప్పుడు చేయాలి? Synchronizing గా ఎప్పుడు చేయాలి? When we have to make all the threads must be executed in synchronous manner. Basically, those are asynchronous. When in which situation you have to make those as synchronized? Yeah, tell me. చెప్పాలి. So just now I explained. So when the
race condition.
Yeah, race condition is one thing, or another one is if one thread output is required for some another thread. At that time, those threads must be executed one by one or the parallel. So at those conditions, in race condition also, more number of threads are going to use the same resource. Going to want to the same resource. At the time also, we have to perform this synchronization mechanism. So now we'll see how to make that environment as synchronized, how to make those threads as synchronized. So there are two ways out there to make that environment, to make those multi-threading execution as synchronized, must be in synchronous manner. First way is, so we'll make that method, whatever the method or that resource, that must be synchronized method. So we'll convert that method as the synchronized method. So inside a program, all the threads want to execute some method or some resource. That may be hardware resource or that may be software. That is that may be some method also. So for example, just assume consider like that in a Java program, one method is there. That method belongs to some class, and that method want to be executed by. That method is the resource. Assume like that. There are 3 threads out there. All those 3 threads want to execute that same method. For example, that method name is print. It belongs to some class or same class or whatever, wherever it may be. Now all the threads want to use that method. Then that situation is known as race condition. That can be overcome by making that method as synchronized method. Then that method will be allowed to only one thread. So syntax for that to make a method as synchronized. For example, here call is the method. So we have to make this call method as a synchronized method, so that only one thread will be allocated for this method. Even though multiple number of threads are racing for that one, only one thread will be allocated. So that is the first way. Second way is by using a block, synchronized block. So we'll use one synchronized block. Inside that block, so whatever the method we want to, that thread want to, those threads want to be shared, that method will be kept inside. That method will be called inside that synchronized block. The synchronized block lopala aa method ni manamu call chesamante, obviously those that would be done in synchronous way. So this is the second way of making synchronized environment. Okay. So now you might get doubt like that among these two, which one is better? So second one is the better. Why means so this second point. So in the synchronized method concept, for example, if all those methods are created by that class or created in that program, then no problem. We can make that method as synchronized. If all those methods belong to some other package or some other class which are not belongs to that program, then already they created with some other with a normal syntax without mentioning synchronized, then it is difficult to make those methods as synchronized while the program is being executed. So that the first method is in all the situations it is not possible to perform the first method. That's why in second method what we can do is we can create a block. So whenever a thread is going to want to utilize that method, simply use that method, all those methods inside this block. Then that is easy only, because this block will be written in our program. We will write that program while in our class, in our program. So hence way of making that synchronization concept is somewhat easy. So it is possible in all the cases. But the first case is the first method. They are mentioning that method as a synchronized. That is not possible in all the cases. Okay, but both will give synchronized way of execution. So this is about uh, creating, making the environments, how to make the synchronized environments. Okay, any doubts in this one, this concept? Yeah, tell me any doubts?
Sir, Prabhu, sir.
Yeah, tell me, Karthik.
Once again, repeat, sir. Syntax.
Okay, so
Sir, sir, 1 minute, sir.
Yeah.
ఏ సెక్షన్ అబ్బాయి తేజ అబ్బాయి జాయిన్ అయినారు చూడండి సార్ 5:13.
బాబు తేజ ఏ సెక్షన్ లో జాయిన్? Okay, now I'll repeat once again. So we can make that synchronized multi-threading concepts as a synchronized one. So in two ways, two ways. First way is మనకు ఏదైనా రిసోర్స్ కానీ ఏదైనా మెథడ్ ను మనం ఆల్ థ్రెడ్స్ వాంట్ టు షేర్, ఆల్ ద థ్రెడ్ వాంట్ టు యూస్ దట్ resource or that method. So simply by making that method as synchronized method, then only one thread will be allowed at a particular point of time. So this is the one way, by making that resource as synchronized resource or synchronized method. Second way is we can use one block. One block means it look like say a separate block or a separate method like that. So we'll use one synchronized block. Inside that synchronized block, so we can use those methods. A method calls no. So whatever the thread which want to use that method, it is known as the method call. Method call under. So our method calls, those method calls will be mentioned inside the block. The block లోపల కాల్ చేసుకోవడం మెథడ్స్, బ్లాక్ లోపల మెథడ్స్ యూజ్ చేసుకోవడం. సో సెకండ్ వే. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ది టూ వేస్. First way, both ways will provide ensure the synchronization. But the first way is it won't be possible in all the cases because those methods may belong to some other third party, some other package or some other programs. So already they might they would have defined that method with their own instruction, their own way of creating the method. Now it is not possible to modify that method as a synchronized method because those methods belong to some other program, some other classes. If at all those methods belongs to same class, so same program, then no problem. We can update that method as a synchronized method to achieve the synchronization. But so that's why in those situations it is difficult to make those methods as a synchronized method as well as to achieve this to achieve the synchronization concept. So the second way is somewhat feasible one because in all the situations, because whenever a thread is going to call that method, we can make that thread that call that statement. We'll write that instruction inside this synchronized block. It is possible only because in our program only we are going to write this synchronized block. So it is possible. So in that block, that call should be done. Call should be done. So this is the second way. Both ways are for synchronized to make the multi-threading execution of multi-threading in synchronized. Both ensures that. Okay. So any doubt in this? Any doubt? Okay. Now I'll show the execution of this. How to make make the synchronization. So let me open IDE. Okay, is my ID is visible?
Yes, sir.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we have been discussing about synchronization. So let me open the program. So now just to go through this program. So try to observe because you may think like that the program is somewhat lengthy, but it's not the matter. If you understand that one, then whatever the length of the code, just you can concept. You should understand the concept. Then you have to know the syntax. Then it is easy to write any length of code, even the thousands, hundreds lines of code also no problem. So you have to know you have to understand the concept. That's the important. So now see, in this one, first one class is there, call me class, and this class is normal general class. It is not a, it is not has been, it is not a thread. It is not a thread class, just a normal, just class. So in the inside this one method is there, call method. So this is the method, and what this method does is it simply prints a message with the brackets, open brace the square bracket inside with this bracket. It prints the message. What that message means, it would come from somewhere. Whoever will utilize this method, from there they can pass the message. That message will be printed here. Okay. Next, inside this method, inside this class, we are using one try mechanism to handle the exception. Okay. So next, so we created one more class, that is caller. First class name is call me. Second class name is caller name, and it is it has been implemented from runnable interface. So it would be considered as a new thread. Now this is a thread. 15th line on a class thread. Fourth line on a class thread. That is just class. Okay. Now inside this class, we are having one method, that is caller method. So this method. So this is the okay. This is the constructor in fact. So this constructor is going to give the values which has been passed from the object. Those values will go to respective thing. Here we are making, because this class has been implemented for runnable interface. So we have to pass the object information to thread class. So we are doing that thing here also. So we took one the thread reference, that is T. With respect to that T, we are passing the information of the object to T, so that now this object will become a separate thread. Now by using that object reference, we are starting. So that the run method will be started. Inside that run method, what we are doing is we are taking one block, synchronized block. I told that this is the second way of making the synchronized environment. So we are creating one synchronized block. So inside this, what we have given on instruction, that is this call method belongs to call me class from fifth line lo method anamata. Now this is the resource anamata. Printer laga ఈ కాల్ అనేది అందరూ యూజ్ చేసుకుంటారు. they want to use that call. So now inside the synchronized inside this block, that call method has been called, has been invoked. So ఆ మెథడ్ ను మనం యూజ్ చేసుకునేది ఈ సింక్రనైజ్డ్ బ్లాక్ లో జరుగుతుంది. So which object will use, that means the object with target lo ఉన్న object అన్నమాట. So the target will come from this constructor నుంచి మనకు టార్గెట్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. That object, ఏ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అయితే ఉంటుందో దాన్ని టార్గెట్ అసైన్ చేస్తున్నాం. That target object is going to call. In fact, all the objects want to use this call method. Now we kept that invoking that method inside this synchronized block, so that even though all the three objects want to racing for this method, only one object will be allocated. One object will be given to access this. So that accessing will come to only one object at a time. So that's why here we are achieving the synchronization way of execution among these three methods. So here we are using this join method also. What is the use of join method? 40, 41, 42 line, we are using join method also. What is the use of join method? Anyone? Yeah.
Program execution last వరకు ఉండేట్ గా చూసుకుందాం.
So that join method joins all the objects with the main method, because all this statement, these join methods are inside the main method. So all the threads which are which has been created, those all the threads will be joined with this main method, so that this main method will wait until the completion of these threads. Once these threads completes their execution, automatically main threads will also complete, because of the join method, because of joining all the threads along with the main method. The main method knows the information about when those threads are going to complete. So that is the advantage of join method. So because of join method, whatever the threads which are joined with that respective main method, so that all those threads will be executed with some understanding, because the main method knows the information about those threads. So because of this join method, so that these three objects, three threads will be completes their execution. Actually, these three threads, what their wish is, what their duty is, they want to print their message. Hello అనే message print చేయాలి. ఎలా print చేయాలి? By using call method, which is in fourth line of call, fifth line. Call method call చేసి దాని message print చేయాలి. Now these three objects want to use call method. మూడు call method ని యూజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. అలాంటప్పుడు race condition may occur. So to overcome that one, we are creating one block. Inside that block, that accessing call method is done here, so that only one thread or only one object thread will be allowed once, and remaining threads has to wait until the completion of that execution, so that it will be done one by one synchronously. Okay, any doubt in this program? Very important one, synchronous. So this synchronized block is the mechanism of monitoring. So here we are monitoring this call method, so that only one thread is allowed to access this. Okay. Any doubts in this program? Any line? Either line artham kan line unda program. Boys and girls. Here, what is the resource? What is the resource here in this program? I told that all the methods, all the threads want to use the same resource, use same resource, then there is a chance to get race condition. Here, what is the resource here? Chapala, what is the resource here?
Call me.
That resource name is? Yeah,
Call method.
Yeah, call method. A line lo undi akkada adi?
Fifth line, sir.
Fifth line. So that call method will belong to some other class, call me class. Okay, resource ekkadaina unnadi, no problem. So this now, what are the threads? How many threads are here in this program? Any threads unnai program lo?
3.
No, 4. 4 threads. How? Chapandi, what are those threads?
Main thread also one, sir.
Main thread is one. Next.
Hello.
No, hello is the message. Threads to print chese message pair. That is not the thread name. Okay. Those thread names you can call that object 1, object 2, object 3. Thread names we didn't mention the thread names. Simply with that object name can also refer. So the first thread name is object 1. Second thread name is object 2, like that. Okay. So those are the three threads are there: object one, object two, object three. And all those objects want to access call method. With respect to call method, so those threads are going to print the message. Okay. Any doubts? Any line you want to get clarification here? Okay, now I'll try to execute this just to try to see the output. Okay, output కనిపిస్తుంది one by one. It has those have been printed. Have you observed it? Output screen కనిపించిందా మీ సెల్ లో?
No sir.
Huh?
No sir. No sir.
అవుట్పుట్ కనిపించలేదా?
కనిపించి చూస్తుందా?
సార్ టైం ప్రింట్ అయిపోయింది.
సో అవుట్పుట్స్ సెపరేట్ విండోలో హలో వరల్డ్ సింక్రొనైజ్డ్ మెయిన్ థ్రెడ్
కనిపిస్తుంది సార్.
ఓకే, సో
ఇప్పుడు కనిపిస్తుంది.
అంటే ఇక్కడ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ ఇస్ ది ఫస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ OB1 executed first, even though these three threads have been started in the same time. Okay, time lo parallelly they are executed, even though the object one is accessed first that resource call method nu first ఇది యూజ్ చేసుకో. After that the object 3 యూజ్ చేసుకుందాం. నెక్స్ట్ object 2 next యూజ్ చేసుకో. Like this that the threads use this synchronized. So those would be executed Java runtime system. No need to worry. ఎందుకు అలా జరిగింది? ఫస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ 1 అంటే might be the object 1 was created first, so that object 1 execute అయిపోయింది. So next to object 3 execute అయినా. Object 3 is used that method.
So
Yeah.
1 by 1 కదా సార్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవ్వాలి. మరి అది ఎందుకు మళ్ళీ హలో నుంచి వరల్డ్ నుంచి సింక్రొనైజ్డ్ కి జంప్ అయింది?
అదే 1 by 1 కదా. హలో అనేది ఫస్ట్ థ్రెడ్ యాక్షన్. ఫస్ట్ థ్రెడ్ హలో అనేది ప్రింట్ చేసింది. నెక్స్ట్ థర్డ్ థ్రెడ్ వరల్డ్ ప్రింట్ చేసింది.
నెక్స్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసింది ఆబ్జెక్ట్ 2 కదా సార్.
బట్ మనం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ 2 క్రియేట్ చేసాం. బట్ హియర్ వైల్ ప్రింటింగ్ దోస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ దోస్ థ్రెడ్స్ ఆర్ టేకింగ్ సమ్ టైం తీసుకున్నాయి. బట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఇది అదేనమాట. ఇక్కడ సింక్రొనైజ్డ్ బ్లాక్ లేకి వెళ్ళి పంపించడము ఫస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ 1 పంపించారు. సో దిస్ సింక్రొనైజ్డ్ మెకానిజం డిడ్ లైక్ దట్. That synchronized block, it is its duty that only one thread will be allocated. It's not like that first create చేసింది ఫస్ట్ వెళ్ళాలి, సెకండ్ క్రియేట్ చేసింది సెకండ్ వెళ్ళాలని కాదు. So those thread will go to that monitoring block. Based on that runtime system will take care of that. For all these threads will be having priorities based on that priority. All threads will have same priority. So that is the runtime system duty that allowing those threads to that the synchronized block like పంపించడం synchronized block duty. Okay, any more doubts? Any line you want to get clarification? Okay, same. If you want to execute the same concept without synchronized, now we'll see without synchronized thing. Means without that block, without this synchronized block, how it would be executed. So same program I will show without that. Just to go through this program. Okay, now see this program. Here, if you observe, there is no synchronized block. It's just that using that call method is being kept in run method directly without synchronized block. So here there won't be any synchronization. Synchronization environment is not here. So just to go through all the lines. All the lines are same. Only that synchronized block is not there in this program. Now we'll see how this bit gives the output, because there is no synchronization. This because on all the objects, all the threads want to use this call method, and the race condition is happening here. So because of this race condition, what would be the output? Just observe. See what is happening here. So all the threads are being executed parallelly, and the output is coming not in a proper way. One by one, all the threads, because all method is being accessed by all the threads, so that output is combined. Output combined. Are you seeing output? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Output lela undi. What is happening inside the output?
Funny combine.
So here all the outputs have been combined, and there is no synchronization because all the threads are being executed parallel. Okay, any doubts in this program? Any line you want to get clarification? Now to make this program ఇప్పుడు మనం synchronized program చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? Anybody tell me?
Synchronized block patterns.
That is one way. Another way is, what is the first way? What is the first way? There are two ways to make those execution in a synchronization manner. So what is the first way to make that one? Chapala, explain chesanu kada. Second way is by using one block. Inside that block, so that method would be called. Then a method మనం call చేసుకోవాలి block లో. First way is, what is the first way?
Synchronized keyword use చేసి accessions.
So a method నే మనం synchronized method గా చేసేయడం అన్నమాట. So while giving the definition of that method, while writing the definition of that method, so the prototype, the header, so we have to use that synchronized word to make that method as, or that resource as synchronized. So simple ga nenu chudanga. So if fifth line undi kada, so if fifth line దగ్గర just I will use synchronized word. Okay, are you seeing it? Fifth line దగ్గర rasa, is it visible? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In fifth line, I made this method as synchronized, because this method is only the resource, and this method is only the method where all the threads want to use this method. So this method is only the crucial one, important one. That's why this method we have to take this method as a synchronized method. Then this method will be given access to only one thread at a time. Okay, so now see, now I'll save this program. Now I'll execute it. So see, now what is being happened here? Output consists of that. Is it visible? What is happened here?
One by one print lines.
Why? ఎందుకు one by one print అయింది?
As a synchronized method.
Because here
Because method has been synchronized.
Yeah, and this program is in synchronization environment. Monitoring is happening here. So we made this execution of multi-threading in a synchronous manner. Previously, those are being performed asynchronous. Now we modified those as synchronous. Okay, any doubt in this program or previous program? Any doubt? Any line you want to modify? New line you want to update. We'll do voice or girls. Very important one. Synchronization concept in multi-threading. Because this is basically those threads are asynchronous. So that if you want to convert that environment as synchronous, we have to do explicitly this mechanism. We have to perform this. This is not implicit one. We have to make those as synchronized by using synchronized word. Synchronized by making the resource as synchronized, as well as by using one synchronized block. So these are the two ways to make. Okay, among those these two mechanisms, which one is better?
Second one.
Why? Why
Whenever
second
we
one is? Huh? So, Pali, second one is better. Yeah, obvious, absolutely correct. Why it is second one is correct? I mean, second one is better one. I mean, using synchronized block is better one. Why can't this method? ఇప్పుడు ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో చేసింది ఎందుకు బెటర్ కాదు?